Hey, here we are, week of January 12th, 2015. This is a fairly active week as we see several planetary pairings on the zodiacal sky. When planets pair up together, also known as cojoining, they tend to reflect each other's archetypal powers. As I explained before, each planet represents a characteristic or quality that manifests as action when combined with signs or other planets. This may be similar to mixing ingredients, for example, just the idea. Since each planet carries a quality, it is not difficult to assimilate what the outcome of two planets might look like. Briefly, let's just look at the generally accepted planetary characteristics. The Sun is ego, Moon is emotions, Mercury is communications, Venus is love, Mars is action, Jupiter is abundance, Saturn's responsibility, Uranus is innovation, Neptune is the subconscious, and Pluto is transition. When we reduce the characteristics of the planets to single words, we can then extrapolate their meaning by stretching that definition. For example, because Mercury represents communication, we can also extend that meaning to include electronics, journalism, research, broadcasting, conversation, and so on. The same is true for the other planets, such as Venus, whose characteristics also include harmony, beauty, affection, and friendship. When these two planets conjoin, align closely together in the same sign or neighborhood of the zodiac, we can easily derive a theme from their reflective characteristics. Mercury pairing Venus might indicate a pleasant conversation or words of love. This week, these two planets align closely together in Aquarius, an air sign also known for global initiatives and humanitarian deeds. When these two planets are together, we may expect to see peace talks between nations or the implementation of global climate agreements, for example. Basically, these bring out a realization of global themes in a positive and visceral setting. When we look at the charts of the individual, you, for example, we look to see where this unfolds. Does this occur in your romance house, your career house, or another setting? Your chart is unique, and you may experience this in a much different fashion than the rest of the world. This is why it's useful to be intimate with the details of your individual chart, your roadmap, your owner's manual. Other pairings this week include Mars, action, Neptune, subconscious, both in Pisces. When we mix these two together, we might expect to see on the global stage. What would we see? Neptune rules Pisces, and his characteristics thrive in the sign that represents illusions, dreams, and the subconscious, and even escapism for that matter. When joined with Mars's aggression, these planets might manifest as an action fantasy films or the elevation of the arts, for example. Since Neptune rules the subconscious and all that lingers there, we may experience or witness a revelation of an artistic sort. Action may be the key word, since without knowing it, nothing happens. Nothing happens without action. Mars is the great motivator, and when paired with the elusive Neptune, our actions manifest in the world of the subconscious, where creativity resides. Another, although brief, alignment happens late in the week as the Moon drifts into Sagittarius and aligns with Saturn. This cojoining brings emotions, which is the Moon, and responsibility, Saturn, together. This feels like a bending towards truth, where our emotions are governed by accountability and realism. This may be an inescapable feeling that pushes the truth to the surface. I'm sitting in this wild barn in the middle of a windstorm. But listen each week to Turning of the Wheel podcast on iTunes. Great guests, great topics, information you can use. I'm no longer on the radio right now, but I'm still doing podcasts, and I will still be available for readings always. To contact me, 978-393-1036. Visit my website, www.turningofthewheel.com. You can email me there. I'm on Facebook, I'm on YouTube, I'm on iTunes, I'm on Twitter. What did I forget? I can't remember. But I'm on all those things, and I'll be happy to talk to you anytime. So take care and stay warm. I'm freezing, so just so you know.